Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new reading vlog. It is Tuesday, January 7th. It's almost 2 p.m. I'm getting ready to head to work soonish. Like in an hour. I started at 4. Retail. Ugh. Anyways, I decided to start a new reading vlog. And basically, okay, so this book that I'm starting on, this is a reread. So I'm gonna be rereading 14 Silver into Stars by Brigid Kemmerer. This is the first book in this spin-off series of First Breaker series trilogy, which is A Curse is Dark and Lonely, A Heart So Fierce and Broken, and A Vow So Bold and Deadly. So this follows one of the side characters in that series, and then some new characters are introduced in this new series as well. And basically, so this book, when did it come out? I need to reread it because this book came out in 2022, and I believe I read it in 2022 if I'm not mistaken, which was a few years ago now. So that means I need a refresher. I did do like little I could find one. I did annotate it, and I did do like little summaries every 50 or so pages, but because it was such a long time ago, I just want to reread it and just like get the full story again in my brain, because the second book is finally coming out this month on January 28th. That second book being, yes, so I did read this in 2022, and the second book that is coming out on January 28th is called Craving Shadows into Gold. Also, they changed the cover. It's not a dramatic change, but that like the font is different and it's different in general, but I'm still upset about it. But Brigid, the author, did say that they're gonna do something to like, so you could have matching covers. I don't know if they're gonna like release like to purchase or something, like a dust jacket to change this first book. Don't know. Where was I going with that? Yeah, so because I read what I was saying, because I read it such a long time ago, I just want to like reread it before the second book comes out. Carving Shadows into Gold. Yes. So I just wanted to find a book on Libby that was available to an ebook that I was able to just like borrow immediately, so I can have that as my main book, like my transportation book that I read while I'm going to and from work. And they had 14 Silver into Stars available, so that's what I'm going to be reading when I'm, like I said, traveling to and from work on my Kindle. And yeah, and it's something that I could just like read without like taking any kind of notes or anything, or like annotating, because I already annotated it in the physical form. Yeah, and then I know a few weeks ago I started What Once Was Mine by Liz Broswell, which is a part of the A Twisted Tale series, and I'm gonna continue reading that. I think that's just gonna be my home book or like reading like a chapter or so right before bed. I think that's what that's gonna be. But yeah, so considering that this is like a pretty thick book, and then I have how many weeks? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 weeks before the second book comes out. That gives me enough time to like reread this slowly. So that's the plan. And yeah, let's see like how long it takes me to do this reread. And like I said, I'm gonna continue reading What Once Was Mine. So that's my little introduction for this vlog, and I'll talk to you guys again later once I've done some reading. What's up? So, where do we start? First off, it's Tuesday, January 14th. It's 10:52 a.m. Guys, I've already been outside. I went to the post office to drop off a Pango order. And I worked today. I had to be there at 4 and closing. So I'm leaving here like at 3. So there's that. Also, I have a new chair, couch, whatever you want to call it, reading chair. Basically, my mom didn't want this like one-seater couch anymore. So she brought it into my room. So now I have a bigger, comfier chair. So that's fun. Reading wise, okay. First, let's start off with my reread of 14 Silver and Stars by Brigid Kemmerer. I think I mentioned in this vlog that I wanted to reread this. Oh, it was in my last vlog, I don't remember. Also, because I didn't pre-order the second book, I was like, I randomly decided yesterday, oh, I'm just gonna, because I was like trying to like think about, because I would work that day, closing. So I was like trying to think like how I could go to Barnes & Noble, which is the opposite direction of where I work. Go to Barnes & Noble first, get the book, and then go to work. But then I decided, just take the day off. So I requested the day off. So I'm not gonna work that day. And then I usually don't work Wednesdays and Thursdays. So I'm gonna have those 3 days to just go get the book and start reading it, and like try to get ahead of myself and like read as much as I can those 3 days. So I definitely gonna vlog that, and that should be fun. So also, so this book, my reread, I'm only reading this on my way to and from work when I'm reading like on the train / bus. So I'm reading it on my Kindle. So that being said, I haven't gotten that far. I'm on page 33. I'm on chapter 4. Yeah, maybe this weekend I'll like focus on this a bit more so I could get a little bit further into it, because I am going slow, because like I said, I'm only reading it on my commute, so not a lot of progress has been made. But there's that. Then the other book I have been reading is What Once Was Mine by Liz Boswell. This is part of the A Twisted Tale series. For this one, I'm on page 199. Last night I stopped in the middle of a chapter, and basically this one I'm just reading it at night or before bed. So also haven't made that much progress in this book, but better progress than I have made in 14 Silver and Stars. So I'm on page 199, and when I first started this, I was like really enjoying it, but now I don't know what it is. I'm not enjoying it as much as I was in the beginning, and I think it's just because I don't know where the story is going, which is weird to say. Because obviously if you're reading a new book, you shouldn't know where the story is going. But because this is a twist on the movie Tangled, like I know the story, and there's obviously changes that are made to fit the plot twist. The twist in this, which is what if Rapunzel's mother drank a potion from the wrong flower. And I don't know if I like the direction it's going in now, especially because like I don't know how things are gonna work out now, that because obviously in Tangled, if you haven't seen it, the main adventure is just between Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. But in this one, a new character is introduced, and it's a trio. So there's another character in like the main adventure. So I'm sorry, but obviously like Disney movies, the main plot is, there is like a main plot, but there's also like a subplot of a romance. like a cutesy romance, obviously not like anything like super romantic, but a romance nonetheless. And with another person in the group, I don't know how like Flynn and Rapunzel's like relationship is gonna grow with another person. It's a girl, but with that another person in the group, because I feel like they got really close to each other in the movie because they were spending, I mean, it was like a day, but they were spending all this time together by themselves, besides, you know, Pascal. But like human wise, it was mainly just the two of them. So yeah, so I don't know how their relationship is gonna progress with another person in the picture, like in the group, like third wheeling in a sense. Those are my 2 cents. But yeah, those are my thoughts, and hopefully I start enjoying this a bit more than I currently am. But I'm not hating it either, so there's that. So that's good. Yep, that's my updates. What time is it? I think I'm just gonna watch a little bit, maybe a little bit more YouTube videos, maybe for like an hour, and then I'll decide what to do next after that. Talk to you guys later. Hey, what's up? So first off, I need a sip. Okay, I feel like this because it's true, that I haven't updated this vlog in a while, and I need to finish this vlog soon, tomorrow, because I'll get to that point. Anyways, it is Sunday, January 26th, 9:29 p.m. and basically, I don't know if I'm just, but let's start off here. I have finished zero books so far this year, and it's like I said, it's almost the end of the month. It's the 26th, and yeah, I haven't finished any books this month yet. So that's stressing me out a little bit. Not really stressing me out, but just like, especially because this month has felt like it's been going on for a while, and I'm like, I've finished 0 books. I have done some reading, but okay, let's just get to it. Oh, also, my mind is going all over the place. Anyways, okay, so the reason why I'm saying that, I said that about not finishing any books so far this year, is that I'm just like, I don't know if it's just like I'm not like in a reading mood, or if it's because I also no, because I can't film anything, because I was gonna say that, or if I'm not in like in a filming reading vlogs mood, but no, that makes no sense, because to film a reading vlog I need to read, and I haven't been doing much reading. But I have been doing some reading, but not really. Makes no sense, but it makes sense in my head. Anyways, let's update on the actual reading. So I have been rereading in this vlog Forging Silver into Stars, the first book in this spin-off series of the Cursebreaker series, that being A Curse is Dark and Lonely, A Heart So Fierce Yet Broken, and A Vow So Bold and Deadly. Yeah, that, by Brigid Kemmerer. And the second book of this series, Carving Shadows into Gold, comes out on Tuesday. So I have been doing my reread, because I already said this before, but I'm repeating myself. I read this a while ago, so I need a refresher. So okay, so where I am up to now, chapter 42, I'm on page 398 of 542. So I'm getting close to the end, but I'm also getting very close to the deadline because the deadline is tomorrow night. I need to have this finished, because on Tuesday morning I'm taking my little self to Barnes & Noble to pick up Carving Shadows into Gold, and coming back home and starting that immediately. And to do that, this reread needs to be done. So yeah, also, like, thought-wise, I have no thoughts because it's a reread. I don't know if it's just because it's just I don't really have thoughts because it's a reread. But I also think when the first time I read it, I didn't love the book. I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. So I think I'm not getting that much out of the reread, besides just my mind being refreshed on certain things that happen in the book. But I'm not getting, what I mean is I'm not getting anything out of it, as in I'm not developing like I'm not like enjoying it more the second time around. Hello. Anyways, that was the heater. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense, but yeah, I feel like I'm not getting much out of the reread. But yeah, I'm starting to think now it wasn't necessary to do the reread, but I feel like the last couple of, like the last 100 pages is gonna be important for me to reread, because I have like vague memories of what happened. But also I did my whole, first of all, I annotated it. Second of all, I have post-its. I have post-its every 50 or so pages with like a summary of what happened in that section of pages. So I technically could have just read that and not done a reread, but we're almost done, so what's done is done. There have been some points, like a handful of points, where I like giggled or something, or like something's made me laugh, but I'm sure, I don't know, I really don't know how I'm feeling about it. Like, I don't know. We'll see how I feel once I finish the reread, because I know there's gonna be something big that happens at the end of this book, because it's the first book of a new series. So we'll see what happens. And then when it comes to, because I was also reading What Once Was Mine by Liz Broswell in this vlog, I'm pretty sure. I haven't made any progress in this. I'm on page 198, and I think I mentioned this before, but I don't remember, that I was really enjoying it in the beginning, and now I'm starting to like slow down a bit. But I caved and bought the ebook on my Kindle of this, so I think I'm just gonna take my time with this, and this is gonna be my new book that I read when I'm going to and from work, especially because it will just be easier to do that for as like my transportation book, because it doesn't take like a lot of brain power to read this, and it reads a bit quicker than this has, because I have been using this as my transportation. I think I should have switched it. Anyways, so this, I'm just gonna take my time finishing this as my transportation book, and that's what's gonna happen. Also, it's 9:38. I don't know if I am in a mood right now to read. I think I'm currently the girl. I'm currently in the middle of watching Addison Kate's video. So sometimes when I do watch like other people's like book videos, that does motivate me to read. So hopefully once I finish this, maybe I'll be in the mood to like at least read one more chapter or two more. If not, then I'm just gonna have to finish this tomorrow, and I work 12 to 5 tomorrow, so we'll see how that works. I guess I could just go to sleep on the later side, but then also I'm listening to the audiobook, and I have 2 hours and 33 minutes left, so I think maybe I'm gonna try and read 33 more minutes of this at the very least, and then finish the last 2 hours tomorrow after work, and see and hope for the best, basically. So that's the plan. So yep, I'm gonna get back to watching this video, hopefully get in a reading mood and read 33 more minutes of Forging Silver into Stars. Wish me luck. It's Monday, January 27th. It's 10:10 p.m. Ask me if I've done any reading today. Ask. The answer is no. I still have, excuse me, I have an hour and 53 minutes left in this audiobook of Forging Silver into Stars. I want to be done with this before tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble and get book 2, as I've said plenty of times in this vlog. So I'm gonna sit here and try to finish it, unless I get sleepy and then I don't finish it. But let's hop to it. It's 10:13. I'm already sleepy. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, quick update and quick wrap up to the vlog, because ignore my hair. I finally finished my reread of Forging Silver into Stars. Now I could take that out. Okay, yep, my mind refreshed, obviously, because I reread the book, so now I remember everything that went down. I completely forgot who the last chapter, the epilogue, whose POV that was in, and I'm thinking we're gonna get more POV chapters from this character in Carving Shadows into Gold in book 2, so I'm intrigued. But yeah, so I think like now there's like a lot of setup for the next book, so I feel like the next book, a lot of like the whole insurrection thing is gonna get more detailed. We're gonna find out like how deep the insurrection goes and who's involved, and like in more detailed who's involved. We know who's involved, but like in more detail, like who's involved and what they're doing. And yeah, I think we're gonna get more details. I'm excited. That's gonna be technically today, because it's past midnight. It's 12:08 a.m. I don't know why I have so much energy, because I am sleepy. I don't remember what I rated this the first time I read this. I'm thinking probably a 4, so I'm thinking it probably is still a 4. I'm excited to like be with some of these characters again, like a little Senna. She's so cute, love her. Also Nora, she's also really funny, who is Helen's sister, little sister. I'm excited. Yeah, they're just so cute together, you know. And I'm excited to see like Jax and Tycho, and see how their relationship keeps developing as the series goes on. And yeah, and just being with these characters again, and just learning more about what is going on in this world. So yes, that is it. Keep an eye out for my next video, which is gonna be my dedicated vlog for Carving Shadows into Gold, obviously by Brigid Kemmerer. Yeah, see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys here next time on Yari Hearts Books. Yari Hearts Books. Bye.